You think living in a car means getting knocked on by police every night. You're wrong. Some people have lived in their vehicles for years, and nobody knew. These stealth tricks are so effective, even neighbors parking next to them daily never noticed. Generic work vehicles become invisible in plain sight. White, silver, or beige vehicles blend into every environment like visual camouflage. They look like contractor vans, delivery vehicles, work trucks, no bumper stickers, no decorations, no personal items visible. Some car dwellers use magnetic company signs costing $10 to $20. Bob's Plumbing. Generic electrical services. Park like you're working, not living. People assume you're a worker on break. Ladder racks add legitimacy. Toolboxes visible through windows. A high-vis vest on the dashboard. Visual cues that scream working professional, not homeless person. Never park in the same spot twice in a row. This single rule prevents 90% of detection problems. Map minimum 3 to 5 parking locations across different areas. Rotate nightly. Monday at spot A. Tuesday at spot B. Wednesday at spot C. The pattern breaks pattern recognition. Neighbors notice regularity. That van is always here becomes a complaint to police. Vary arrival and departure times by 1 to 2 hours. Never maintain the same schedule. Security guards track patterns without realizing it. Arrive after dark between 9 and 10 at night. Leave before dawn between 6 and 7 in the morning. Rotation is the difference between living somewhere for months versus getting knocked on after 3 nights. Blocking visibility without looking obvious is an art form. Reflectix is the secret weapon. That silver bubble wrap material is sold as windshield sunshades. Cut it to the exact window size and install from inside the vehicle. From outside, it looks like normal sun protection. From inside, it blocks all visibility into your living space. Suction cups on the outside scream that someone lives here. Install everything from inside. Black fabric behind Reflectix creates double layer blocking with zero light escape. Regular curtains are a dead giveaway. Nobody needs curtains unless they're living in the vehicle. Professional window tint within legal limits blocks view without looking inhabited. Back windows are more critical than front because you're sleeping in the back area. Never have lights on after 10 at night with windows covered. Glowing windows at midnight are the most obvious tell that someone is inside living there. Make your car look occupied during the day and empty at night. Daytime parking should show a gym bag, water bottle, maybe a jacket. Normal items that say this vehicle is in use. Nighttime parking should look completely empty. No visible bedding, pillows, or sleeping gear. Everything packed and hidden before parking for the night. Platform beds with storage underneath become critical. From outside, the cargo area appears empty. Your morning routine takes 5 to 10 minutes packing everything away. Keep one outfit visible in the back seat that looks like gym clothes. Remove trash daily because visible bags equal inhabited. Fast food cups look normal during the day, but remove them before night parking. This decoy game is about controlling what people see and when they see it. Where and how you park determines your detection risk more than any other factor. Always park nose out for quick getaway and temporary appearance. Backing into spots looks like settling in for the night. Hospital parking lots are gold because they operate 24 hours with security presence and normal overnight cars. Nobody questions cars in hospital lots. Walmart allows overnight parking at roughly 80% of locations, though policies vary, so ask the manager first. Position near RVs if any are present to blend with RV campers. Residential streets work best in middle-class areas. Not too rich where neighbors call police about every unfamiliar car. Not too poor where crime makes it dangerous. Never park in cul-de-sacs where everyone knows everyone. Through streets with regular traffic mean you're just another car. Avoid handicap spots, fire zones, and no parking zones. Tickets equal police contact equals being discovered. Gym parking lots work if you're a member. Casinos expect people sleeping in cars because gamblers rest between sessions. 24-hour businesses like Denny's and IHOP see customers coming and going all hours, making overnight parking normal. Leave before neighbors notice you and maintain a completely normal appearance. Wake between 5:30 and 6:30 in the morning before neighborhood activity starts. Pack all sleeping gear completely in 5 to 10 minutes. Everything stores in bins or bags under the platform bed. From outside, an empty cargo area is visible. Exit the vehicle looking like you just arrived, not like you just woke up. Coffee in hand, gym bag over shoulder. Never exit with bedhead, pajamas, or disoriented appearance. Dress completely inside the vehicle before exiting looking presentable. Drive away immediately or walk to a nearby business. Never loiter near your vehicle after waking. A public bathroom routine happens at the gym, gas station, or library for brushing teeth and washing face. Return to car only after looking completely normal. The commuter look means leaving as if going to work. Laptop bag, briefcase, professional appearance. Most car dwellers actually have jobs. Keep registration current to avoid police stops during driving. Pay parking tickets immediately because warrants lead to police contact. The invisibility principle is simple. Boring and normal equals unnoticed. Sound is the invisible giveaway that destroys stealth faster than any visual tell. Car dwellers who survive long-term without detection master complete silence after parking for the night. No music. No phone conversations. No videos playing even with headphones because sound leaks from cheap earbuds. No slamming doors which echo across parking lots and wake nearby residents at 11 at night. The door close technique uses pressing the door almost shut, then using the interior handle to gently latch it without the distinctive click and thud everyone recognizes. No engine running after parking unless absolutely necessary for heat, and even then only in 15-minute intervals with windows cracked. Idling engines at 2 in the morning guarantee police calls. No cooking inside the vehicle because propane stoves hiss and neighbors investigate strange sounds. Movement inside the vehicle should be minimal and deliberate. Rocking the suspension from shifting positions draws eyes. Some car dwellers remove interior dome lights entirely because the click sound travels across empty parking lots. Others disconnect door chimes that ding when keys are in the ignition. The professional approach treats the vehicle like a submarine running silent. Every sound is a potential detection risk. Coughing gets muffled into pillows. Veterans of car dwelling say silence is harder than hunger. The psychological need to watch videos, listen to music, or talk to someone fights against survival instinct, demanding you stay quiet and invisible. Smell gives away car dwellers faster than almost any other factor because human noses detect even faint odors inside closed vehicles and people investigate. Daily hygiene becomes non-negotiable survival behavior, not vanity. Planet Fitness $10 monthly membership provides daily showers which eliminate body odor that builds inside vehicles and clings to fabrics. Without shower access, baby white baths twice daily, focusing on armpits, groin, and feet, manage the worst odor sources. Deodorant applied religiously every morning. Clean clothes rotated every 2 days minimum because worn clothes absorb body oils and sweat, creating permanent smell. Laundromat visits weekly, washing everything, including sleeping bags and blankets that absorb odors over time. The mistake most beginners make is thinking they can skip laundry for 2 weeks to save the $3. That decision cost them their stealth when neighbors smell the car from 6 feet away and call police about suspicious vehicle. Trash removal happens daily, not weekly. Food waste especially creates odors that penetrate vehicle seals and announce someone is living inside. No food storage inside the vehicle overnight. Everything gets consumed or thrown away before sleeping. Coolers get emptied and cleaned, fast food bags removed immediately, not left until morning. Air fresheners help, but only mask smells, not eliminate them. The hanging tree air fresheners from gas stations cover odors temporarily, but experienced car dwellers know if you can smell the air freshener from outside the vehicle, you are already emitting odors that needed masking. Crack windows slightly during sleep for air circulation, preventing moisture buildup that creates musty smell. Condensation from breathing creates dampness that leads to mold, which produces distinctive odor impossible to hide. Moisture-absorbing products like damp rid containers, positioned throughout vehicle, pull humidity from air before it condenses on windows and fabric. Some car dwellers keep shoes outside the vehicle in a bag because foot odor is impossible to contain in small spaces. Having correct paperwork turns police encounters from disasters into minor inconveniences that end quickly. Current vehicle registration is kept in the glove compartment along with a valid insurance card and driver's license. Expired registration gives police legal reason to investigate further and ask why you are sleeping in the vehicle and where you live. Current registration suggests you have a residence somewhere, even if you do not. Insurance absolutely must be current, because driving without insurance in most states means vehicle impounded on the spot, which ends car dwelling immediately and catastrophically. Some car dwellers pay insurance before food, because losing the vehicle means losing everything. Registration address should be real and verifiable. Using a friend's address or family member's address works if they agree. PO boxes do not work for vehicle registration in most states. Some states allow general delivery at post offices as registration addresses. Researching state-specific rules before registering a vehicle prevents legal problems later. The driver's license must also be current with a valid address. A suspended license means you cannot legally drive, which means you cannot move your vehicle, which means you get stuck in one location and discover it quickly. Pay all traffic tickets immediately, even if it means not eating for 2 days, because unpaid tickets become warrants, and warrants mean arrest when police run your license plate. Keep vehicles completely legal and maintained. Broken taillights, expired inspection stickers, cracked windshields all provide legal justification for police to stop and investigate. The goal is giving police zero legal reason to interact with you. When police do knock on your window at 3 in the morning, having all the correct documentation ready to show them ends the encounter in 5 minutes instead of turning into a search and potential arrest. Be polite, cooperative, and boring. You were just resting before a long drive. You were waiting for your apartment keys in the morning. You were taking a nap between work shifts. The story does not have to be true, but it has to be plausible and delivered calmly while showing valid documents proving you own or are allowed to drive this legal vehicle. Every car dweller needs a plan for when stealth fails and police or security order you to leave immediately. Having 3 backup parking locations already mapped and memorized means you can relocate in under 10 minutes without panic or dangerous driving while upset. Know which 24-hour businesses allow parking in your area. Know which friends or family might let you park in their driveway for one night in a genuine emergency. Some car dwellers maintain relationships with more tolerant areas of town where police leave car sleepers alone in exchange for not causing problems. Industrial areas after business hours sometimes work for emergency nights. Keep the vehicle always ready to move, with minimal packing required. Sleeping gear stored in ways that allow grabbing and moving quickly. Keys are always accessible, not buried under belongings. Phone charged and ready to navigate to the backup location. Enough gas in the tank to drive to alternate locations without stopping for fuel. Running on empty means getting stuck and discovered when you cannot relocate after being told to leave. Mental preparation for the 3 in the morning knock prevents panic responses that escalate situations. Police knocking on your window is not arrest. It is usually just a moving request. Staying calm, being polite, packing quickly, and leaving immediately usually ends the encounter. Arguing or refusing to leave turns simple relocation into criminal trespass charges. Some car dwellers keep bug-out bags with essential documents, cash, medications, and one change of clothes ready to grab if they must abandon a vehicle in an absolute emergency. Worst-case scenario planning includes knowing where the nearest homeless shelter is and their intake hours if the vehicle becomes unusable or impounded. Having backup plan B and C and D means you are never completely without options when plan A fails and stealth is compromised. These 7 stealth tricks keep thousands invisible while living in vehicles. Every technique was refined through trial and error. Getting caught means losing everything. Staying invisible means surviving another day. That's not paranoia. That's the reality of car dwelling.